Alright, welcome back. We are just about to get some factory time done. Excuse me. There we go. Let's just wait for the game to start up. There we go. So my server, we've done 227 hours. And I will join a VC in just a moment. I don't even remember. I have this thing that every time I come into the game, I'm just like, where did I leave myself? I left myself here. So, I finished off this. Now, unfortunately, I finished it off, I finished it off stream, which I was a little sad about because I was only intending to do a little bit, and then a little bit turned into a lot more. So, basically, I've got these 6 manufacturers here. They are all doing high-speed connectors. Now, I feel like I can probably make it do more. So here's my setup. So this is not even all of my quick wire here. This is literally 6 lines that I've brought in. I've fed into a train station. Similar setup at the train station in another spot. And it comes out here. So it's slowly filling up. Now I did it so that it would, each line only needed to be 200 and something. 260? Or was it maybe 10? Anyway, it's getting way more quick wire than it needs. 210, right? So I could technically split every one of my quick wire lines going into this, which is 6 of them, which is all fed under here. I could split every one of them into 2 and have like double what I'm doing now. But I figure I'll just wait till I get the tier 5 belts, and then I'll probably expand this. I've got the room to do it. So yeah, I'll probably just make this bigger. There is an absolute mess of stuff going on under here. Yeah, I am. I'm in the process of trying to get it all together. So this is all my belt work underneath. I was pretty happy with it though. It all feeds in through here. But yeah, like I said, all the bauxite is actually getting way more than it needs. Oh, sorry, not the bauxite. The quick wire is coming in way more than I need. So this is one end, which I've sort of started like putting together a train station around my train station. I don't mind it. I'm not completely sold on it yet. I think it looks okay. I could probably do some accents, with the concrete. I like these. I think these are cool. So I can see these coming in really handy for just things like that. I like what it does to the corners. Yeah, here comes my train. I actually like that a lot more than I thought I would. Now, I can't tell, but this is already super full. So, momentarily, this is actually going to back up. My god, though, the train signals. They went a bit nuts. I'll just jump on this train. And we'll go over to the other area. Hey, what? Why are you going that way? Train, what the hell? What the hell are you doing? Well, that was unexpected. It's got to go over there. Why didn't it just go that way? Look, honestly, I don't terribly mind. I'll just send my own train. Which reminds me, I've got some train issues over there I've got to sort out. Dunk. Yeah. No, you should give it a go first. Because you'll have to learn. It's not that hard. Just gotta remember, like intersections, you want a path at the start and 2 blocks at the ends. And then the rest of your track you want blocks, which is like block signals, which is what I've done here. And they say to space it out, like maybe what I've done, maybe a little bit longer even. Hey, what's the matter with that? Oh, I screwed up that signal back there. It doesn't need to be there, but that's alright. It's weird, right? I've done the whole sector, the whole like train circuit with signals, and they should all work. But for some reason, one of them screwed up, and every time I tried to put a signal in, it would cause the signal beforehand to just flash like, I don't know what I'm doing, kind of flash. It took me ages to figure it out. In the end, I just deleted the one I was trying to put in, and it fixed it. But it's like, why? It should have worked. And in other times, I don't know if it's just the server itself, but other times, it just, when you're putting down circuits, right, it works off colors. Hey, oh, I could jump out and jump on you. Anyway, it works off colors, so like you can see all the different colors here. They represent all the different blocks. So you have to get the colors right. But sometimes the colors wouldn't change, and it was really annoying. Anyway, this is my efforts. So, as you may recall, I was making a ton of copper. So that ton of copper is over here. And all of this does quick wire. That's all it does. All of this makes Caterium ingots. I think if I remember correctly, there's 52 refineries here, 26 each side, that have 2 runs. And they go there. And they get spit out here. Now, apart from this copper highway, in the interests of keeping everything clean again, the Caterium travels underneath. But yes, not all of this is actually in use. but it's just like Katerian River. Looks cool as. And then they all feed up. So yeah, that was literally the last thing I had to do. I was going to bring in some materials. So as you can see, like I said, this is the second part. I was going to bring in some materials for the high-speed connectors, but in the end I like funneled a mine into a bunch of smelters, and then like I made a bunch of stuff for iron wire, and then using that iron wire with rubber, I'm making cable. Oh, you actually made it back. There must be something wrong with it coming the other way. I feel like to some extent too, the trains need to be longer. And off it goes. That's cool. But yeah, so I can't believe I actually finally finished this. It's taken me so long to do, as is the case with most of the big builds. You kind of need to put in a good solid, like, I'm going to say 5-ish hours minimum to accomplish some of these things. Blueprints certainly make it a lot faster than it used to be. Holy shit. But I need to turn around and go the other way now. So you hear the little signs, dink, 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 every time I pass one. But yeah, I've still got to go around. I think I'm going to get rid of the platform I built the train station, like train line on, and just have the framework all the way down to the ground. So it'll just look like a bunch of pillars in the end, and not the actual flat bit. I considered leaving it there as a road, and I'm still not totally against that idea, but for now, yeah. I guess I could always do a road beside, like leave it there as far as it goes beside it, but then see, I'd run into that train station if I was to make it a road. But Ruby and I, we've, well, I guess obviously because the server's mine, so I have easier access to the server. So I've done a fair bit when it comes to actually putting stuff in. But he's done really well with all of the hypertubes and stuff. So you can see there's a hypertube thing. It will send you around the world very quickly, this link. I've got all my stuff down there. Over there. Now, into stay the course. There's my other train. I was gonna say, I guess this did go that way. Why did it go that way? What is it? Oh well, beats me. Does it go off to the left and then... Oh, it does too. So it goes left and then doubles back. I wonder why that is. Oh well. Okay, that get them running again. So this is where I've got to work on next because I want to head up there. So if I'm right, that's there. Yep, and that will take me up into there. Over here is where I was building the nuke space last time. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely the red area. Yeah, it's a bit of a drop. Ooh. Ah, vegetation. My arch nemesis. God, it's been so long since I've been up here. Because I have actually been up here before. Nothing to see here. Who wants some? So that's where I want to go. That was where I've always found is the best place to go into the Red Forest is over here. Doggo, get out of there. You're not one of mine, are you? Where'd you go? Got a little something for you. How do you like them apples? Why is something still aggroed on me? Look, I might as well get this while I'm here. So I've got to take a page out of your book, Peter. I'm going to set up a slug refinement section. Oh yeah, word of advice. Never go in here. That's gotta be that one. Yeah, there we go. Never go in here when it's dark. It's actually really bad for your health. Well, that wasn't very good there, was it? Two birds, one stone. Alright, give me a moment to just destroy this stuff, and then I'll jump out and I will come and see yours. Quickest way to find out if I can delete this. Oh, it's interesting. I haven't fixed it up yet. I love that you can do that. Oh. Jeez. Alright, so that's the path my train will take, but somewhere along the lines out that way, I'll probably maybe have a station of some description, or it'll go out this way. Probably. So I'll do another junction here. And then probably work my way down this way, past all these fancy waterfalls. Nothing to see here. Anyway, there's a whole heap of stuff I need to do in this area. I think there's like 3 or 4 bauxite mines there. There's 3 here. They're all up high, by the way. So there's 3 there, 3 there. I'm pretty sure there's some in here, and there's even some in the swamp area, I believe. Which reminds me, now that I've got this, that's what I was looking for. So I've got a tower there, and that does that. So yeah, I got to get up here and get a tower in the guts, because we've put towers around most of the area. But yeah, anyway, wrong one. Let's get out of that. Join you. Where are you? Oh, you're in your lounge. Oh, hang on. I've got to fix. Da. Testing. No, that's not working. Testing. Nope. Testing. Testing. That's better. And then I guess I'll stop testing.
Hello.
Hello. There we go. I fixed the shit.
I was gonna say, it doesn't normally take this long.
Nah.
I just assumed it's because of your old age, you're struggling with the technology.
Oh, yeah, mates. Back in my day.
Back in my day, we didn't have phones.
Hey, I'm not that old. But we had to push buttons on our phones and they were connected to the wall.
Yeah. You had to spin the little dial to dial a phone number.
Yes, I was at the cusp of that being like phased out. That was cool when we had like you could just push buttons on a phone like do, much like we have now,
Yeah.
but obviously real buttons, not buttons on a screen.
Alright, let me know once you're in.
I'm in. Like,
Oh,
well,
are you?
I'm waiting for you to send me an invite.
Oh yeah, how do I do that again? Shift F3,
Shift
is it?
F3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Invite. Okay, I'll stop what I'm doing and come and pick you up in the train because you decided to log out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere pretty much.
Yeah, I do that.
Oh, the lag spike as I'm over a cliff. Okay. Right, so if you just wait there, I'll be there shortly. I've been
Okay.
extending my train track. And since we're out that way, I'll show you my red desert setup first.
That's right. I am on the train track. Oh god, I'm on the train track in the swamp.
Yeah.
Whoa, that looks really cool. How your train track goes up and over that rock there.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm at the grasslands currently. I've been working on a lot since you've been gone. A
Well,
lot of buildings have got a bit of design now. They don't look bare, so I'll give you a little tour.
Yep.
If you just keep running that way towards the desert, as you go over the hill, you'll see exactly what I mean.
Okay. I'm flying over now.
Yeah, keep following the train track, and as you get that peak of the hill, you'll see my new building. I'm quite proud of it.
So are you covering your factories? So like you're building up around them?
Yeah, I'm making them enclosed.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
So
to
once I
get at.
finish the factory, I am actually designing them. There is a few design aspects that I could use your help with, especially on my train yard. That's the only one that I'm kind of struggling with.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Your trains.
Oh damn it, I went the wrong way. I'm forgetting I've added junctions now to places, and I keep turning into the junctions rather than...
Yep.
Okay, I've turned into my train yard. Okay, I'm on my way. So yeah, as you come over that peak, you should see my new building. I kind of... If you can guess where I got inspiration from, I'll be very impressed.
Uh,
The World Trade Centers.
No, you can't say that, he's screaming.
What?
Sorry,
Yes,
it's
you
not
can.
a plural anymore. There's just one.
I'm not in
I don't think
America.
there's
You
any.
you can say what you want.
That's true, that's true.
Yes, there is, Liam. They built a new one
Did they build a new one?
They did,
with
yeah.
plain-proof windows.
It's like
Oh, that's kind of plain-proof windows.
right beside Ground Zero too. So like you've still got the two empty spots where two buildings
Yeah.
were in memoriam.
And
It's
it's
to
just
let
in the
all the
middle of
office workers know what happens when you don't work hard enough.
them. Yeah. So do you like the design from a distance? Did you come over the hill?
Yes.
So it's got an open roof.
Oh yeah.
So I designed it off of the, in Japan, the kind of temples they've got.
Yep.
I
Nice.
designed it off of that. However, there should be signs on those pillars. I don't know why they're not lighting up.
Uh, Possibly delay. Some of the other
All those
ones won't.
signs should be red, which kind of ruins the aspect of the look.
Oh yeah. They are.
Oh,
That,
they weren't as you were flying over, so you missed what it looked like from a distance.
no, they like. Well, I mean, I saw it, but yeah, I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. I didn't see the flashy light bits.
So what do you think?
Nice.
That was the first thing I've actually tried to like kind of design.
I try sometimes, and I just look at what I've done, and I think that's shit.
It looks, yeah, yeah, it's exactly what I was like until I finished it. So yeah, it looks really cool, all the signs and everything. If you come, you'll see it as we fly away. I'm just coming down the hill now in my train. So I just need to link it up around the other side of the world, but I got really bored of doing trains after about 3 hours of doing this.
Oh, tell me
So
about
I
it,
moved
man.
on to do other stuff.
I reckon I spent a whole 2 hours just like signaling.
Hello, jump on.
I'm on.
Right. Now you're gonna get to see the rest of my world. So I still need to actually build my factory out here in the Red Desert. I haven't actually done anything out here. Because by the time I got here, I was so sick of just staring at it. So I left to go
That
do
makes
other
sense.
stuff.
And that like kind of happens too. Like you end up just you do so much, then you kind of just need a break, or you
Yeah,
need to
which
focus
sucks
on
because I
something
did the
else.
trains to get out here so I could use all the resources out here, and I haven't used a single node. I almost built my new concrete factory, and then I
Oh,
realized that there's no water.
oh,
Did you fall off?
yeah, I did. One of your
Thought I did.
corners back there runs through a pillar.
Yeah, they kind of clip. My design isn't corner proof,
No, sadly.
so. But we don't need to. It's fine. I'm never gonna be on the trains, am I? You're not gonna see it from my
Nope,
house.
nope, nope. You just set
Same
and
as like these
forget.
uphills, they clip to the floor a little bit, but you know.
It's like my quick wire train. It's passing 720 per minute in the train, like through the train.
Mhm.
So I think that's pretty cool because I only need. Well, I need less than that.
Yeah, I fixed my turbo fuel, by the way.
Very good.
Have I
Very
showed you my
good.
turbo fuel?
Yes, and you showed me
Yeah.
that you'd
You know,
fixed
some
it
of the.
because
What did I?
the last time you like when you first did it, you did it drunk. You said, was that was that bit?
That sounds about right.
And then and then you fixed it up after you come to your senses and you're like, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah, that sounds about right. When they came out the next day. Right, so as you come over this hill, you're going to see my turbo fuel. None of that's in a building or anything. That is far too big. I probably will do something with it at some point.
Oh
but
yeah,
I
of
quite like
course,
being able
of
to
course.
see all
Yep.
the journeys.
No, I remember you doing that because it had the thermal thing in the middle.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought that, and that did look kind of
However,
cool.
it's really annoying because now my power is never steady. But it's not going to be steady anyway because of the trains.
Mhm.
So I'm living with it. So you see, as we come down this hill, you'll see the first feature of the world.
That's crazy to look through these pillars as you're moving. It's like, have you ever looked through a bridge?
Yeah.
And like you just see the.
That looks sick. That looks really cool.
It's like one
My
giant
turbo
bridge.
fuel?
Yes.
You've got my massive quartz mess on the left now, just as we come down the tunnel. Absolute disaster, but it works. So I'm not touching it. Watch the corner. You made it. Here we have my train yard.
Oh, oh, Jesus, that was weird. Oh.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Wait. Once again, we're not gonna focus on it. Things happen.
Yeah, no, I just had to make
I've
sure I
stopped.
didn't fall down into the abyss, because this is where there's like the point of no return,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I was gonna do something down below it, but I was like, nah. It's a good open space. Right, jump back on. I want to show you the front.
How about I just jump from the like out here?
What do you think of the design? Not finished. So
Uh,
the problem I'm having is the corners on the inside.
yep.
Trying to get this to turn sucks.
What to turn?
Because I've used half foundations and everything. Like turn the 90 degrees.
Not the
So it's not
train.
finished. No, the building.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But there's like the 3 tiers. It looks kind of cool as you drive away. Okay, so that's the first thing.
No, that does look
down
cool.
down here, I've removed. Oh no, I haven't. I've just made it a circle. I thought I'd removed the train station set, but I haven't. Okay, continuing this way now. I've expanded this way. So on the right, you're going to see a bit of design I did to the front of my main station. It's just a couple metal beams. I was bored.
Oh yeah, they
And to the right behind
diagonals.
you. Yeah. Looks kind of cool from a distance. I'm not really sure if it's worth it. You can see the big beam I put across. I did that little build. I think I showed you that already, though, the little one. Now, one of the most recent projects here is on the right. And I'm very pleased with how this is looking. I literally was building it while you were streaming your own world. I better stop before I
Oh,
fall
whoa.
off the end. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. So if you jump up here, you'll see. This is my concrete plant.
Yeah, nice.
You
Oh,
can
hey,
kinda...
that's cool. So you've used the hypertubes as decorative features.
Where? Oh no, they're pipes, but copper. It's got the copper paint on them.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I
I
haven't
think the
used any
copper
of that.
paint looks really, really good.
Yeah, there's that, and there's also the chrome paint too.
Yeah. So this is my mass concrete. I don't actually know how much I'm making. Just a decent amount.
I've always loved this area. I'd love to get down a bit lower and maybe make
Yeah.
something one time.
I might do something that kind of runs along here. I don't know what yet, but I'll probably do something. Now,
Yeah.
if you come up top onto my... You're about to see my most precious pride work. It's not...
Your water.
Doesn't look like much. Yeah.
I could see it from over there.
The thing I'm impressed
Doesn't
with is the
look
pipe
like
work.
much. Jesus.
So, this is 19,800 water per minute.
Very nice. It's
I
not
think.
powered.
Nope, that's because there's a power that doesn't go anywhere currently.
Oh,
power switch
oh
here.
yeah.
The power switch here turns it on.
Oh yeah.
I just haven't turned it on. So there's 160 water extractors. They do 120 each, and they each go into a Mark II pipe.
Yeah, so I was gonna say.
So if you fly along here, you'll see all the pipe work.
Every 5 you can put into a Mark II pipe.
Yeah. So there's 4 Mark IIs per every length of water extractor. So by the end of it, we've got 16.
So
I
10,
think no.
20,
lot
30,
more than that.
40, 50, 60, 70,
4
80,
times
90.
8. What's 4 times
100.
8? 20.
4 into
28?
20, sorry, 32.
Why was that so difficult? 32. So there's 32 Mark II pipes here that are all full when I turn the power on.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I'm 4 of them.
See this? This bugs me. And mine do it too sometimes. Why is that not blue?
What? Oh yeah, you know what? Don't. Why would you find that out? I'm never showing my projects again.
It's the OCD in me. I bet mine does it too.
That's
It's
gonna
just,
bug me now.
It's
The
just
problem
like
is I'm gonna see one that's like deep inside all my pipes, and I'm just never gonna go near it.
uh,
Right.
I don't
Next
know. I
up
don't know why.
is
Yeah. Can I?
we'll take the hypertube. Yeah, we'll take the hypertube. It doesn't
So
work. Customizing it doesn't work. It is just that one, the blue and yellow one.
yeah. No.
But
So what you
it says
do?
it's already applied.
There you go. Fix it. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I fixed it.
Oh, did it work? Sick.
I don't even have to repaint them because they've all been used with that one swatch.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you
Nice.
change it, it fixes it. So now they're all blue and blue.
Yeah. Cool. So if you follow me back to where the train was, go. You know where the hypertube? We built the hypertube cannon.
Yeah.
Go over there. I'll wait for you.
Yep.
Okay, I'm here. Actually, you see, if you go to, you'll see the junction that I've put in the foundations.
The one that goes off near your cement place.
Yeah, there's a hypertube at the bottom of the cement place. You'll see it by the little hill.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I got it. Gotcha.
That will take you this way without swapping the direction. Got 118 tickets, by the way, and I keep spending them.
No, nice.
So I'm doing.
Oh, it's one of them things. I haven't used those before. There's a few bits and pieces that this new patch has introduced that I haven't used yet.
Yeah. So what do you think overall?
I think you're doing well.
I think I could have built an easier train line. I've decided that I'm going to need to run a train line separate, so this one's just going to loop around the world. And all the branches that come off of it aren't going to have that design on it. Because it's just too expensive. I need to run one through the middle of the map, because all the bauxite travels through the middle of the map. Right, let's go through the hyper cannon all the way to the end, so don't swap the direction when you reach the concrete. So if you look on the map, all the bauxite runs kind of through here, right through the center.
Yep.
And it varies from about this distance away on each side, and it just kind of, they're all splattered about. So I'm going to run a train line basically through the middle of the map, joining my two worlds, my two, like, the circles.
That's a good idea, actually. I should do something
And then
like that
I'm going to
too.
run all the bauxite to different stations along that one line. So yeah, pretty much if you look over here, these 4 pipes are the only ones in use out of my mental 32. And they're not obviously powered yet, but they come all the way from those water extractors, which looks kind of cool as you're traveling along. Why would you do that?
To fix the colours.
Oh, was it orange as well? Oh well. Right,
yeah, there's a
follow
couple.
me.
There's one over here that's orange too.
Oh well.
But no, you
I'll
just
deal with that later.
change the color from one thing to the other, and the same with the oil. So you just set it to an all black swatch.
Before you see this, I want to point out this took me forever to get in my head because the conveyors were a nightmare. So all the bauxite in the world will fit on 5 Mark IV conveyor belts. Those Mark IV conveyor belts don't split evenly into refineries. They all have 80 left after you take them off. So I've had to put an overflow on every second one, and then run a separate line for just the overflow that then fills the last 4.
Hang on. So why? Alright, no, I shouldn't tell you, because you'll hate me for it.
Don't. This took me forever, and I tried like 4 different ways, and this is the only way I could get it to work. The pipe work's pretty cool though. I'm quite impressed with the pipe work. And then if you come over, I've not done the coal yet, but
So hang on, so you got 1,
these refineries are all you
2.
need. So each Mark 4 belt fills 2 refineries, and it
200.
leaves 80 spare. So the 80
you're
spare goes on
getting,
an overflow.
so you're getting, 80 off per 5 belts, right? So that's 400. Do you know what?
Mhm.
That's another 2 refineries.
Yeah, but there's not enough bauxite in the world to fill another 2 refineries.
None of it. You said you're
It
bringing
doesn't
in
exist.
5 belts at 480.
Yeah.
So it's the 80 from those 5 belts. That's where the extra 2 refineries come from.
No. So, right, so the first belt here
Yeah,
goes into refinery 1 and 2.
yeah. And you get
That
80
uses
left over.
400, and there's
Yeah.
80 left over, which comes out on the overflow, and meets the same when these 2 have an overflow. And then
Okay.
does the same here.
Yeah, yeah.
And all of those overflows run to the end and fill the last 4 refineries.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you've already hooked up that. Nah, that's cool.
Yeah. And then
But
if you run over the other side,
yes, that's how
it's
it
the
has to
same.
work.
It's the same. Unfortunately, there's one Mark 1 water pipe to fill the last refinery, because these 4 are like 60 short or something.
Yeah.
So I'm having to
That's
just
right.
take off of this one.
You need coal, and then you need to make
Yeah.
the scrap.
So my trains are gonna bring coal over and the bauxite, and then the bauxite will mix with the water, turn into alumina solution. The water that's produced out of these is gonna go get packaged and then go into my main train line, which is why I'm bringing it over, so I can get this up and running. This is gonna power my main train line, and then that water is gonna go all the way over to where my turbo fuel factory is.
Oh, so yeah. So
And it's going to
using.
use the polymer resin over there to make fabric.
Mhm.
And then the alumina solution is going to make whatever I need it, like go into ingots, and then the ingots are going to make split evenly between the 2 different outputs.
Oh, see,
And then I will have me making the maximum.
That sloppy alumina that you're using. That's a really good
Yeah,
recipe, because you all of a sudden you don't get the silica offshoot.
yeah. I would have rallied the water and package it in worst case scenario. If I don't want to take it all the way over, just for now, until I get that set up, I can just package it and get rid of it.
Yeah, there's another.
And then all I have to do
There's
is remove the awesome sink, and
there's a
it's ready
scrap
to go.
recipe as well. I think it's scrap, or maybe it's ingots. I'm sure it was scrap though. An alternate scrap recipe. Um, I can't remember what it was called. Hang on.
But yeah, it's quite weird to think that all. So I think there's 9,600 bauxite in the world that I can gather in total, unless I start overclocking everything, which I'm not doing right now. It's just too much hassle.
See,
I have.
that's where mining. I feel like you should always overclock.
See, I was gonna, but do you know how much I would get bauxite a minute if I was to overclock all the?
Yeah,
And the problem is I've only got Mark 2 miners as well, so I'm gonna get
yeah.
Mark 3
Well,
miners, and then there's gonna be a bigger possibility.
yeah.
But
No,
it's
you'll
gonna
get.
quadruple. So rather than 9,600, there's going to be like 30,000 bauxite
But
a minute that I can get.
don't forget, you'll end up with tier 6 belts eventually that do like
Yeah,
1,000 plus.
which is why this setup is improvable. All I need to do is copy what I've done here and keep building out, and I can bring more over. The trains will be able to handle it. All I need to do is add an extra carriage on to the train.
So there's
Do you know what I mean?
only. Yes, I do.
I've got the water available, so.
Oh, excuse me. Yes. I'm just looking up. Do, 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 do. Maybe it's the ingots.
But yeah, I thought I want to I'm going to start doing really big projects. So I'm going to start using all the bauxite in the world. For my nuclear, I'm going to use all the nuclear power. Like, I'm going to make the max amount. Which is why I built so many water extractors, because that's only a quarter of what I need in the end
Mm-hmm.
for all the nuclear power in the world. You see Kibit's video when he did it.
So that's right. So when you take your scrap, right, you need silica
Hmm.
to make aluminium ingots. That's the
Do
first
you?
recipe. The first recipe. The alternate one is called pure aluminium ingot, and you don't need
That's
silica.
what I've got.
It's a
Yeah,
bit
I've got that.
slower. Yeah, it's a bit slower. Um, so you put in 60 scrap and you get 30 ingots out, but it's done in a smelter. So you just end up with a massive smelter setup, which is convenient because it's only one input.
Yeah. What I really liked is that one refinery goes into one refinery. Like, it makes the perfect amount.
Mm. And
Which
then
which
you've
was
got to
quite nice.
have, then you've got to add copper to the aluminium ingot to get your alclad sheeting,
Yeah.
which you only have one recipe for that at the moment.
Yeah, but copper's not too difficult. Copper's going to be fairly easy. What I think I'm going to do is I'm only going to make the ingots here, and then I'm going to transport them somewhere else to finish off and make the rest of the stuff, because I'm going to run out of space here.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to upgrading this, when I get Mark III miners and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
need the space just for refineries.
Uh-huh. But also you'll end up working on blenders a little bit more. Have you seen them yet?
Yeah, I have.
You should be able
But as a
to.
whole, what do you think? As my first mega project,
It's
I
good.
think I've made a good start to it.
Yeah,
It's just,
man.
it's so complicated. I've done it all on Satisfactory Planner,
Yeah.
and I've seen all the numbers that I needed,
And you think this
and
is complicated? This is only tier 7.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
tier
I
9
still, I
stuff.
still haven't. I like how I chose to do that. I deemed this easier than heavy modular frames, so I still haven't got heavy modular frames automated yet. That's what the Red Desert's for.
Oh. Yeah, I probably need to go back and do something similar myself actually. Just
So I'm gonna.
fix them up.
That's my next thing, is to kind of use the resources and make a really big heavy modular frame. But yeah, I've just been kind of doing this, and then what I've been doing is my train line, because I'm trying to bring my train line around the world. As I've been building my train line, I've been building a project next to where my train line is.
Mm.
So rather than waiting for the resources, I can do something else that doesn't use the resources I need, and then they build up
Yeah.
at 120 a minute. So I can build like a couple bits of design, figure out what to do, then go place 2 more train tracks down, go back, build some more, and then come back. And then before you know it, I did that over at my Greenlands, and without even trying, I was halfway. Like, I'm now out the Greenlands and at the waterfall,
Yeah.
just by designing kind of 2 buildings.
Yeah, and you're not far off the Rocky Desert, which is actually a really good spot.
Yeah, my goal is to get this to the Rocky Desert, and then I'm going to put like the buffer stops on the end of it and build train stations here. I just need to get it to this point so I can get this Illumina up and running. As soon as Illumina's up and running, I can move on and finish my train later. But I want to start kind of ticking off some of these milestones for the hub.
Yes, absolutely.
But I need the train here. I was going to just build a cheap one, but then I'd have to replace it and redo all the stops and everything, and I thought I might as well just do it properly first time round. At the end of the
Mm.
day, I don't need Illumina right now, and I'm probably about another 20 hours off actually getting this up and running, because it's such a big project.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
And then I need to troubleshoot it all, and yeah. The list for it currently is train over here, and then the train to join the middle, and then I need to put miners and all the things. I need to build a couple train stations through the middle of the map to load the bauxite onto the train. Then I need to do all the signals on my entire train world to get it up and running.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need to build the trains and then set up the stops, and then I need to get the bauxite coming over, and at the same time I need to start my water plant, and then I need to troubleshoot it all and make sure the bauxite's getting here alright, the coal's getting here. I still need to get the coal over here. Then I need to get the water that's being produced here over to my turbo factory, and then make fabric with that, and then I need to sort my fabric and actually store it and create overflows and everything for it so it doesn't stop the entire line.
Yeah, it's alright. Piece of cake.
Yeah, so there's still a lot to it. I didn't think it would be this big a project, but because all the resources are all over the map now,
Yeah, but
it's not like the Greenlands where my big projects were fairly easy because, you know, coal and iron are right next to each other.
but also too, like you're, and like I do the same thing. You know, we're working on a scenario where we're bringing all of the resources to one point, right? So we're collecting and bringing it to one point where it gets refined and processed. Some people just have little setups. You know, I feel like way back in the beginning, you'd have a little setup where you just everything would just get processed and you know
Yeah.
collected, processed at that spot, and then maybe sent off. It's
That's
the same.
the easy way.
Yeah, it's the same old question about, you know, when you got iron and stuff like that, do you collect the iron and funnel it elsewhere for it to be smelted, or do you smelt it at the mine, which you can do,
And then transport the ingots.
yeah, and then have the ingots
Yeah.
coming? Like it's just it changes your production lines around differently. So
I think my biggest problem that I'm gonna have with this is I was quite happy building little setups. Like I built a little plastic setup, I built little concrete, you know, iron and everything. But the problem is, I'm now at the stage where I now need to upgrade that because I'm not making enough.
yep.
So I find I'm destroying the little one I made and building a bigger one in its place.
Always.
And I've already done that once. I don't
That's-
really want to do that again. And bauxite's such a complicated setup. I just decided, you know, stuff it. Kibitz can do it. I can do it.
Yep.
So I ended up doing exactly what Kibitz did, and I have actually seen how he's done alumina. I've only just know that he took all the resources in the world,
Yeah.
and overclocked everything.
Yeah, I'll be doing pretty much the same thing, I think. I'll just have, like, so there's a couple of locations where you sort of centralize. So, like, looking at the map, there's one
Yeah,
there,
I'm just
there's one
regretting
there,
putting it at the
there's
edge
one
of the map.
there. Yeah,
I don't know why I did it all over here. I should just build it in the middle,
maybe I
and
will.
everything would have been around me.
So,
You
see,
learn from my mistake.
no, we'll see this spot here where I'm highlighting.
Hmm.
So that's where, in one of my earlier playthroughs, I was going to build my nuclear setup. But maybe because of the amount of water that's there that I can tap into, maybe I will do bauxite in that location because of that reason, that it is central to probably the 3 zones that it's in, because it's in this zone here, it's in this zone here, and it's in this zone here. But I think there's also another bit there. So
Yeah.
maybe it'd be like a boomerang kind of shape, with the point of the boomerang in that water mass that's out in the middle here. But yeah, I'm still getting there. Like, I'm not quite at that point yet. I'm nearly, like, I'm just building the train section up into the red forest right now. But then the red forest is a scary place. There's too many spiders.
Yeah, I went to go get a hard drive in the swamp and around where I was building my turbo fuel, and I very quickly turned around after I seen the like 3 small spiders and like 4 big ones.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And
the
on my
big
way
ones.
back to where I was, I ran out of fuel and landed next to one of the radioactive huge ones.
Oh yeah, lovely.
Yeah, that was a fun encounter.
Yeah, that's where cluster bombs are really good. Just throw a whole heap.
Yeah, I didn't have any. I had rifle with like 15 rounds in it because I just killed all the little spiders and missed all my shots. And then this thing just kind of crawls out the trees knowing I have no ammo.
You've got
And
no
a little stick
explosives.
sat in.
You
I
need
know.
to.
I've got some on me.
No, but you need
I
to.
don't.
Are you automating them?
No.
Spend some time. Hang on. Where is it?
See, the problem is I've not got too many. I've got too many projects. I started writing out what I needed to do just for my aluminum, and then I realised that it's a lot. So I put my list ended at finished aluminum because I was like, yeah, I'm doing this.
Dimensionally.
I've got black powder and everything been automated. It just doesn't turn into anything yet.
There you go. You have a new task.
Excellent.
Because once you
This
start,
list seems to just get longer.
yeah, when you do that though, so the best part is you can pull the explosives out whenever you need them. So if you're out in the middle of
Yeah, that's
nowhere
true, yeah.
and you run out of explosives because you've been blowing all this shit up, you just like go into your dimensional storage and then be like,
Pull them
oh
out,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll pull out another stack of that. You know, maybe 2 stacks, especially the cluster ones.
Yeah.
And they're not that hard to make. So yeah, you just need the smokeless powder, which is black
Which I've
powder
got.
and heavy residue.
I'm making that already.
And then that plus nobelisks, like explosives already. So you can have
Yeah.
it all. You can have it all pretty close together, and then yeah, you get your cluster nobelisks, send that into a dimensional storage, and yeah, you'll go nuts. Clear everything.
My problem is Mercer Spheres. I need to go and collect all the Mercer Spheres in the game.
Even then, just like run through an area collecting slugs, and you'll find spheres. But do the explosives first. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I need to grab a few more Mercer Sphere, so I can actually place more depots down. But after that, I'll be set. But yeah, I think it's coming along well.
No, it looks cool. It'll look even better once it's in use. And then you got the fun task of like seeing where it backs
Making
up
sure it all
somewhere,
works,
or
yeah.
yeah.
Which would have been brilliant
troubleshooting.
if it was all in one place, but I'm going to be going around the map about 8 times over figuring out where I went wrong.
Well, at least if you get all your collections done and get all your trains set up, because like hypothetically you might have 3, maybe 4 stations at the most for bauxite alone, and then so that's 4 trains. So you have 4 different trains to do all that, and then it's about getting that all unloaded into a train depot where it's put here, you know, and then refined and whatnot. Now, like I said, if you want to get ingots here, you'll need the copper. So you'll need to find some copper nodes. Which
yeah, I don't think copper's a fairly common resource. I don't think that'll be the end of the world. I might end up just
over that way.
transporting the ingots somewhere.
Yeah, well, it's literally like over that way somewhere. There's like a bunch there.
Because I need copper,
there,
I might even just bring it back
there.
to the ingots back to the Greenlands.
Yeah.
And then use the ingots in my big new factory that I've got.
Well, I love the Rocky Desert, which is this area up here. It's been one of my favorite starting zones for a while now. It's just got a lot of resources like early on, but then a little bit of a taste of some of the more advanced stuff. So once you push your train down there, you'll see there's a whole heap of stuff you can tap into. And then there's like my steel setup is here, I think it is. On a ridge, there's a bunch of coal and it's like 3 or 4 pure iron nodes. So I've tapped into that. But yeah, it's a nice spot. So I think you'll be able to pull whatever you need over there for this stuff, to be honest.
I need to keep a fairly big biome for doing my nuke setup though. So I need to look into that.
You just need a big spot with lots of water.
Yeah. The thing is, I want to try and use the big water setup I've got or expand on it.
Oh yeah. I
don't want to have to redo all that and then have all that water just sitting there.
Yeah, that was so.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, water pipes aren't exactly hard. You can transport water across the map fairly easily.
It's only just about getting them up hills, so you just need pumps with power and things like that.
So
But
I don't
hey,
know. I think I might build my nuclear power in between where my work structures are and where you are.
hmm
And then, because all the uranium, I can kind of, they're all near the box site, aren't they?
no,
Are they not along the center of the map?
nope, nope. They're
Ah,
in a few different locations. So over here, there's like a cave.
because I know they're quite up high, and I know like north of the map, they're all like up high on like spires and stuff.
Yeah, no, not all of them. So there's only one that's the highest, which is there.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yep. But then this, I swear it's in there. There is an opening to a cave in that spot, right there, and that opens up into a place where there's, I think it's only one, but there might be two uranium nodes down there. Um, as well as a couple in the swamp. Um, like there's not a huge amount, and then there's some in here. I just don't know where it is. Like I can't remember exactly
Yeah.
where it is. I
My
don't think
point is,
there's
my
any in this
bauxite
spot.
train going across the map, center of the map, I
hmm
should be able to add on to that and do uranium along the same line.
Yeah, probably. You just have your
Um,
station. Of course, just keep in mind that anything transporting uranium, and once it's at its location, you'll need your radiation suit. Yeah, it's
yeah.
always a factor. Like it's ridiculous. It'll like kill you really quickly once you've got a trainload of uranium.
Oh, really?
If you're too close, yeah,
Oh, okay.
because the concentration of the radiation eats you.
Okay.
But that will be my last parting wisdom for you because I gotta go. It's
Thank you,
2:30
thank
in the
you.
morning.
Yeah, 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 that's fine.
But looks really good, man. You've done a stellar job. Uh,
I'm making it places. I am not needing you to tidy my mistakes, or not yet.
no, no. Even then, I think you've got a grasp of it now, and you're doing the legwork by looking up some of the extra stuff online, which is just helping you to understand and I guess work your way through the obstacles that you might have in your way.
Yeah. I think my other map I was at 150 hours, and at this point, at the 100-hour mark, I was just kind of doing my training. I think I was building my big storage place with you
hmm
and setting up on my trains at this point. So to be double as far as that, I'd never ever reached phase 4 before. So to reach double as far as that in 50 hours quicker is pretty decent.
So you've done 40 hours.
Huh?
It says that your session has been. Oh, never mind. No, sorry, that's 40
It's 40
minutes.
minutes.
Oh, my bad. See, there we go. I need
Yeah,
to go to bed. I've gone
this
retarded.
sesh this map's got 105 hours or something in it. I think this save.
Yeah, nice. Nice. You spend, once you get all the stuff, the basic stuff done, you spend most of your time doing cosmetics and like tidying up and fixing things up and making it look nice and all the rest of that
Yeah.
stuff. But anyway, man, it has been a pleasure as always.
As always, yeah.
Continue the good work,
Thank
the
you,
good
thank you.
the good fight, and yeah, I'll talk to you again sometime soon.
I will see you soon, man.
All
Alright,
right,
cheers.
see you, mate.
Bye.
Alrighty, that was a cool session with myself and Free Pizza, or as he's known in the game as Die Hard Gaming. Plenty of building ahead. Same for myself, in fact. But it's all a bit of fun, and we do enjoy what we do. But thanks very much for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed the gameplay and the Scotsman's tour. And until next time, take care, and we'll see you again soon. Uru.